everybody, Christian here from AndroidUnite.com with another accessory review for your HTC One, HTC's latest flagship device. And as you can see here, this is courtesy of Seidio. We've been doing work with Seidio for quite a while now. We met them first at the 2011 Big Android Barbecue, which happened to be the very first one. And yeah, have been keeping in contact ever since then. And they've sent us out the Surface and the Active case for review, and that's what we're going to show you here today, both on the black and on the silver HTC One. So moving right along, setting Andy aside, we're going to go ahead and get these phones out of the way for just momentarily while we open up the cases for review. They have sent us holsters as well that we'll show you with their respective case. But first and foremost, let's get to this first one. And it appears to be the Surface case, which is a very minimalistic two-piece case with a rubberized finish to it. As you can see there, it is a two-piece case. I love this coating that they put on here. It is a soft touch, rubberized feel to it. Other competitors may have, their own versions of it, but no one has ever touched quite what Seidio has been able to accomplish here with their specific coating. I'm not sure what it is about it, but it feels so much better than anything else out there. And so first and foremost, let me point out a difference that I've noticed here since the last time we reviewed the Surface case. They have gone from a felt material on the inside, which protect the phones from getting any scratches or anything, to what's now this carbon fiber finish or pad. They have provided some spare ones here, as you can see there, extra carbon printed pad. So it definitely protects your phone while it's in it, and allows it to sit very nice while taking away any worries from getting scratches while it's in the case from the underside. As you can see there, it's just a really quick notch away from snapping in. And so let's go ahead and try it on the silver first. I want you guys to have to wait for the black because it's that awesome. But it looks very nice on the silver as well. So just snapping it into place, all you have to do is just take a quick palm push and it is set. Let me go ahead and show you here. It's got this lip that wraps slightly over the screens on the side and the grills. And the reason I love that is because it provides about a 1 millimeter, maybe 1.5 millimeter face down protection there. When you're laying your phone down on a flat surface, it definitely doesn't. You don't have to worry about it getting scratches on the screen or on the aluminum machined speaker grills. And so another thing that I'd like to point out that's pretty much specific to Seidio, at least from the cases we've reviewed so far, is they like to cut out a little extra portion for all of their buttons, which I absolutely love, because some people just keep this design going all the way and don't give you this little groove here for your finger to sit in nicely. And what you end up doing is just like having to actually think about, okay, which way am I going to put my finger into this stupid ridge, and that's not the case here. You have very ample room for sitting your thumb and being able to press up and down very comfortably. And so let me just show you the cutouts on the top. Very, very nice and accurate cutouts, both for the power button that doubles as an IR blaster and the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack there. Very beautiful cutout, and I'll get a good angle here for the lens because it's a very slight drop off as opposed to just a very sharp one, which I love. It's a nice little touch that they've done there, and it feels great when you're running your finger through it. Not that you'll do that often, but it's just nice to know that they pay attention to detail such as that. The microphone there, as you can see, it's a very nice cutout of the microphone. And going to the bottom of the device, you can see they offer ample room for your charging port if you've got one of the thicker ones that needs a little bit more space, as well as the primary microphone there at the bottom. Nothing on the left side, and this is how it looks from head on. And so definitely a good look. I love the way it feels in the hand. Again, that rubberized soft touch material is second to none. And in order to take this case off, you have to press on this little indentation and actually pull out towards you. On Josh's video, one of my good friends who runs a YouTube channel as well, he was trying to push down in here and pull away, and made it almost near impossible to get this case off. He had to end up using a credit card in order to get it separated. It's very simple to get off. You press down and you pull towards you, and then it should just be, you know, very quick slide. You do have to apply quite a bit of pressure because this thing does not pop off easy, which is what you want. Setting aside the silver version, we're now going to try it on the black. And sorry, the black has got some stuff on the screen there. Black on black is awesome. Let me just give you a quick comparison here between the black HTC One and the case itself. They just look amazing together. Black on black, tone on tone, whatever you want to call it, it looks tremendously nice. And this is by far one of the best looking cases for a black HTC One. If you're in the market for a case and you've already purchased your black HTC One, you're looking for a nice minimalistic case with a very good feel in the hand. It's not going to fall out. It's got, you know, very grippy sides due to that rubberized material. This is definitely a case to consider. It looks awesome, as you can see right there. Let me just put a comparison here. It looks awesome on the black. I'm not sure how to drive that point home anymore. It just looks awesome. Cutouts, again, from device to device are perfect. Doing this very quickly because we do have another one to compare. And then taking it off. There we go. Setting this aside. This is the Surface case. It retails for $29.95 or $34.95, I believe, if you go with the one that has a kickstand on the back. It's offered in black, Garnet Red, Amethyst, which is a purple, and finally the royal blue. So setting that aside now, going to the active case. Now I opted to go for an active case with a kickstand so I could show you guys what they offer. And taking this insert out, it was in the other case. I just had briefly tried it on prior to the video. So it just tells you how to assemble the active case, since it is a two-piece case as well. Setting those instructions aside, letting you see the red, Garnet Red, for the first time. Now, if you get the Garnet Red in the Surface case, it's going to look identical to this top portion. So get a good look here at it. Very beautiful design. It's got that same rubberized soft touch coating on the exoskeleton, as I call it, and a beautiful kickstand here for you to just pull out and prop up. Works great. It is magnetic, so once you get to a certain point, it pulls it in. And it's got this silicone insert on the inside for you to nicely place your phone and not have to worry about any damage. So let's go ahead and try it on the silver first. Very, very tight feel, actually tighter than what we've seen from them in the past, which is awesome. As you can see there, I wouldn't recommend just sporting it with this one piece because it looks kind of awkward, but this is a good shot at what it looks like with just the silicone insert in, and then putting the exoskeleton, as I call it, on the inside. It does have this smooth plate here that I guess is a part of the contraption that holds on the kickstand. But the way I like to do these is I like to go in from one side first, make sure they line up on the edge there, on both edges, and press them in slightly, and then work your way from the sides, and then snap in the last corners. Press them in a bit, make sure you've got a good installation, and this is what it looks like. And this is what it looks like on your device. It doesn't offer too much bulk on the sides, although it does add a little bit of bulk on from a profile view, as you can see there. The bulge of the kickstand is a little bit significant. I would say it's about 1/4 of the total width of the phone itself. But again, it's a convenience factor. I purposefully asked for the kickstand model so I can show you guys that you can keep this at your desk at work or on your nightstand if you'd like, you know, to plug in your power cord here. It still gives you access to watching YouTube videos or whatever you like to do. and so very good look there. It is a 6-prong exoskeleton, so when it hits on a surface, it pretty much disperses the impact and it gets absorbed by the silicon and offers the rigidity of the polycarbonate so that there's absolutely no damage to your device. So this is a very nice case if you're very active going outside, and or if you just love to protect your investment. It is very aesthetically pleasing, I would say. I love the way that it wraps around your phone here on the edges. It's a good look for sure. Let me open up the... Sorry, I'm going to install this back on the black for demonstration purposes on the holsters. Set these here. Open up the first holster. I'm not sure which one this is going to belong to, so bear with me while I figure that out. This is the holster. It comes with that felt material that used to come on the inside of the Surface case. It doesn't any longer, but this is pretty much what they used to use. It does pick up a bit of dust, but again, who cares, you're going to use it when you're outdoors. Of course you're going to pick up a little bit of dust. Not that big of a deal. The outside is just normal polycarbonate material, very rigid and durable. What you hear there is the spring-loaded clip here, which is extremely hard to turn, so you know for sure it's not going to turn by itself on your while you're wearing it. It offers 180-degree rotation there, and it is a very, very snappy little clip there, so there's no worries about it accidentally falling off. Let me see if it belongs to this one, and it appears that it does. So this one is specifically for the Surface case. In order to get it to snap in, you just push it in. Nice, very, very nice grab there on the Surface case. It's definitely not going to come off, trust me. So you can wear it sideways with the clip like that, or you can wear it portrait mode or horizontal, or I'm sorry, vertically with the clip positioned as so. And trust me, this thing is super, super good grip on it. In order to release it, you just lift up the top little clip, and the phone comes right out. Very, very secure, very awesome. Black on black again. That's what I love about these things. Very good look. So moving on to the active version of that clip. Again with the felt material there on the inside, and it looks like it's got a little bit thicker of a holder here. I'm going to go ahead and set this in its spot, and again do the very same thing. This one doesn't snap quite as violently as the other one. It's a nice little smooth transition, probably because of the materials. It's mainly catching on the silicon and then barely going into the polycarbonate. Whereas this one, it's just immediately going into the polycarbonate. So that is what it looks like from the side. From the bottom, still have access to the ports. From the top, from the volume rocker side, which is the left side, and then from the other side. And again, it should offer 180-degree turn radius, and very nice spring-loaded clip there. And I'd venture to say it offers the exact same grip as the Surface case does. So very awesome. Something I just noticed is that the power button is seems to be covered up, which I'm not a big fan of. The 3.5mm headphone jack is exposed, but this may hinder using the IR blaster. Again, this isn't the case that you are going to have on in your house. For stuff like that, you probably need the Surface case. And this is more for outdoors purposes. But it's always sad to see a feature being lost, especially when the manufacturer included it, and then you find out that the case and you end up getting. So just a heads up, the power port / IR blaster is covered up on this. But honestly, you gain so much from having this case. The fact that it's a very good look. The fact that it feels great in the hands. Offers dual protection both on the exoskeleton and the silicone insert, and they offer a spring-loaded, or I'm sorry, a magnetic and spring-loaded kickstand for you to be able to enjoy your YouTube videos or what have you. It is awesome. I'm going to really quickly try on this active case on the black HTC One just so we can compare and contrast. Right away the silicone just blends in so well with the black device. As you can see there, it looks awesome. Very nice look. Camera there, the same subtle groove there, same rubberized soft touch material, same quality of cutouts for the ports. This one has the volume rocker covered. Very, very nice feel, way better than other cases I've taken a look at. This one's super easy to press, doesn't hinder you whatsoever. The microphone and the charging port there at the bottom are awesome. And that is it, guys. This has been a look of the Seidio offerings for the HTC One, both the Surface and the Active case. The Active case we have here is the one with the kickstand, as well as the holsters for them for each respective case. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment areas below. My name is Christian. This has been a review for AndroidUnite.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on Twitter at droidunite.com. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.